7,500, right? Good. So that is it. Let's move to the next one. Minute must be converted to what? Seconds. Take note. So what is the conversion rate between seconds and minutes? 60 seconds equals what? 1 minute. Therefore, 27.5 minutes, or the same as 27.5, will be equal to what? Minute is what we are comparing. You get it? That's what is available. We are expecting more. 1 minute is this, 27 minutes. So if more, 27.5, then less device, which is 1 minute, times 60 seconds. We'll get the answer in what? Seconds. So let's calculate it. This is mixed fraction. Mixed fraction. So shift that gives me a mixed fraction. You know that? If you want mixed fraction, shift SD can give you mixed fraction. So let's go. So 27 whole number, forward arrow, 1/2, 1/2. You get it? This is what I have for the mixed fraction. You see how the calculator has taken it? Fraction, so I can choose it, use division or fraction. So fraction key, right? Let me clear this one, use fraction. So divided by 1 is the same answer. So virtually, we shouldn't waste our time. So break it, times 60. We get 1650 is in seconds. Now, therefore, average speed of the gentleman is equal to, what did we get for the distance? 7,500 meters over 1650 seconds equal to good. So when you divide, you get what? Can you see on the calculator? 4.544. It means, you see what it has? It means it's 54, 54, 54, 54. This repeated decimal, 548. The 54 is repeating. That's why the bar is on top of the 5 and the 4. So 54, 54, 54. But the question says 1 decimal place. So move to what? 1 decimal place. So 1 decimal place will be what? Only 1 decimal number. So use this one to run. But I know that 4 cannot make a difference. So the answer is 4.5, which is option B. Cool. Alright. A liter of petrol costs 550 cedis. The average fuel consumption of a car is 4.5 liters per 30 kilometers. I can write this as an equation. When they need that right, I use it. It's a proportion. Why? The average consumption of a car is 4.5 liters. 4.5 liters per 30 kilometers. So it's equal to, will give me 30 kilometers. That's what it means. What is the cost of petrol for a journey of 150 kilometers? What is the cost of petrol for a journey of this? So when you know the number of liters for this journey, 150 kilometers, multiply by per liter, because the liter price is 550. This is the quantity of liter. You understand? So let's see. So if 4.55 liters is 30 kilometers, then 150 kilometers. We compare kilometer and 1 kilometer. You get the picture? That's it. I expect more or less. More. If more, less device times 4.5. 4.55. What do we have? 150. 150 divided by 30 times 4.55. 19. So SD. We had 22.75 liters, and it makes sense, right? 30 liters, 30 kilometers, he used 4.5 liters. Now 150 kilometers, he has used 22.75 liters. It makes sense. We are expecting more, so we have gotten it. Now the cost of a liter is this. He didn't ask for how many liters to be consumed for 150 kilometers. He didn't end there. He said what will be the cost. So we have gotten the letter. So 22.75 times 550 cedis to get the total cost for that expenditure or for that petrol consumption. So we multiply the answer. So 22.75 times 550 cedis. We get 12,512.5. Remember, this is money. So you add your own zero to it, making it 50 pesos. This is another logic part the examiner expects you to apply. Anytime you have something, unless otherwise stated in monetary terms, and get one decimal place, add your own zero at the back to make it what? 2 decimal places. This is coins, 50 pesos. Alright, so where can we get the answer? And remember, I said to the nearest cedi, not pesos, to the nearest what? Cedi. So you convert this one to get that. This is just like nearest whole number. 5 can make a difference, so it becomes what? 12,513. This is the correct answer. Is it the option C is the correct answer? Hello? Beautiful. Let's move on. Then we can go last but one. A tin of rice is consumed by n boys in 8 days. I can write it as proportion. Do you agree with me? So if n boys is equal to 8 days, that's what it means. N boys spend 8 days to finish it. You can write that proportion equation to make the work easier for you. When 3 more boys join them, what will happen? They are n boys now. 3 more boys join. It becomes what? N plus 3. Do you agree with me? He didn't give a number, he gave n boys. I said 3 more boys join, so plus 3 boys. He's asking what will happen. What will happen? If when 3 more boys join them, the rice lasts only 6 days. You're going to look at it. Find n in the rate if the rate of consumption is uniform. I've talked about this already. All other things being held constant or being the same, right? So 3 more boys have joined. Are we expecting them to spend more days to finish the food or less days? Yeah, the same amount of food, but go and stew, right? It does not change. Put the same thing there. N boys spend 8 days to finish the food in the kitchen. Now 3 more boys have come to join the same quantity. Are they going to spend more time, more days, or less days to finish? Less days, of course. Do you agree? Because they've increased in number, and this is food consumption. So food consumption and number of people is inverse proportion, right? And also men and amount of work is also inverse proportion. So you can keep this in your head. So that whenever you see it, it becomes easy. So we are expecting what? The boys have increased. We are expecting less days. So if less, but what are we comparing? We are comparing boys, because that's what is available to compare. If less, because we are expecting less days. If less, more device. Yes. Times 8. But he has given us that in 6 days they finish. So equal to 6 days. He has given it to us. If he had not given, that would have been the calculation we do. We just limit it to this. But he has given it to us. He said that will be. They will spend 6 days. So that this answer will be equal to 6 days for them to spend. So this is calculator work objectives. Let's go. It's equation. So replace the n with what? X. So fraction, right? X plus